Hi, I'm Robert Owen. Let's talk about signs that point toward deception. Keep in mind, we're not talking about proof, only flags. Here are 10. 1. Closure statements are a big flag. People who are hiding something often say things like, and that's it. And that's all I have to say. And now I've got to get back to serving the people. 2. Sometimes a person calls 911 and asks for help. For example, "We need an ambulance right away. Please hurry, he's bleeding." Other times, a person calls 911 and provides an alibi. For example, "I was out taking a long walk on Shady Creek Trail. Then I got back and discovered my friend was injured." The first caller simply asked for help. The second caller provided an alibi. 3. Providing heavy detail on non-relevant parts of the story and light detail on relevant parts of the story is suspicious. People who commit offenses are comfortable talking about what led up to the incident in question. They are not comfortable discussing the incident in detail. 4. If you would expect someone to have hard evidence to prove their side of the story, but they don't have any evidence, this is a sign. For example, someone says they were on vacation, but they don't have any receipts, credit card records, or bank records to prove it. 5. If you expect the potential liar to be very sad, but they don't appear sad, that's an important sign. A suspect may have lost their spouse to a violent crime, but show no sadness. Also, if the suspect shows sadness while discussing the crime, but all traces of sadness are gone when the topic of conversation changes, that may not be true sadness. Also, crying without tears is questionable behavior. We often see people acting as if they're crying, but we don't see tears. That's because it's easy to produce the body language of crying, but it's hard to produce the tears. 6. If the main suspect of a terrible crime had a close relationship with the victim, but shows no passion for finding the perpetrator, that's a significant sign. 7. When someone avoids answering a question, that's a big signal that they may be hiding something. And when a question clearly calls for a yes or no answer, and the person avoids saying yes or no, that raises a flag. 8. The excessive use of adverbs is associated with deception. Some examples are fundamentally, actually, literally, basically, really, and usually. 9. An innocent person is willing to speculate about who may have committed a crime. This could help law enforcement to focus their efforts. The guilty person, on the other hand, will tend to avoid offering any speculation about where the perpetrator may be found. The guilty person wants to keep the search wide open. 10. The final flag I'll share with you today is this. Liars sell people on ideas rather than simply conveying information. There's a saying, honest people tell, liars sell. Remember, these signs are not proof of lying. These are only signs that deception is more likely. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you next time.